Hi, everybody. It's Jeff. Before we get into this meditation, I wanted to give some context. So, we did episode 26, titled Do I Care Too Much? And in that episode, Lora and I talked about screens and the screens serving as sort of a filter for how the world comes out at you and all the things. Listen to that episode if you haven't yet. This comes at the request of somebody who gave us some follow-up feedback about that episode that was basically, okay, I've acknowledged that I don't have screens or that my screens are in need of some sort of repair. But how do I do that? And we touched on it a little bit, some tools and practices, but Lora wanted to come up with this meditation to allow for that person and anyone else who might have been thinking the same things, yet another tool to help build those screens. So that is what this meditation is for. I hope you enjoy. Don't do this while you're driving. And that's all.
Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale gently. That's right. And as you breathe, you may notice your body settling, or perhaps it's your mind that begins to quiet first. Either way, it's happening. Notice your feet resting on the ground. Feel gravity holding you, steady, safe, secure. And maybe without even trying, you begin to imagine roots growing downward from your feet. Or perhaps you don't see them at all. Instead, just a sense of being held, connected, supported. There's no need to get it right. It's already happening in its own way. Now bring your attention to your spine. Feel it lengthen just slightly, as though your body remembers how to be both supported and relaxed. And as that wave of relaxation begins at the base and moves upward, you may notice your shoulders softening now. Your arms heavy and light at the same time. The kind of heaviness that feels so good to rest in. Now soften your jaw. Let your tongue rest. Your eyelids, even if they're closed, can become heavier still. And the heavier they feel, the more relaxed you become. Now notice your breath just as it is. With each inhale, you gather more calm. With each exhale, you release more tension. And whether it happens quickly or slowly, that rhythm carries you into an easier state of being. Now in your mind's eye, see before you a staircase. A welcoming staircase that leads downward into your inner world. It can be made of wood. It could be elaborate in nature. Let your imagination be free. And as you might imagine stepping down one step at a time, or you just sense yourself arriving deeper and deeper with each count. 10, 9, 8, drifting down. 7, 6, 5, softer still. 4, 3, 2, almost there. 1, arriving now in the quiet, timeless space of your imagination, where minutes can feel like hours, and hours can pass on what feels like a single breath. Drop. Before you now is the image of your inner home, your heart home, the home that represents your emotional life. Notice its walls, its doors, its windows. You don't have to change anything, simply observe. This is your place. A place built from your earliest experiences, your stories, your feelings, your dreams. Let your imagination take place. And as you stand before it, you notice the windows. Clear, wide, open. And you realize there are no screens. Every gust, every bit of dust, every mood and stray feeling from the outside world slips straight in. Perhaps you can recall how much you've absorbed over the years. Other people's moods, emotions, even collective heaviness. Like wind carrying debris through an unscreened window, it all just blew in. Maybe a part of you thought, that's just who I am. But another part, perhaps the deeper part, knows. You can choose. And so now allow your imagination to create. See yourself reaching for a frame, strong, light, flexible, and stretched across it a luminous screen woven from threads of golden light. These screens let in what nourishes you. Fresh air, the gentle breeze of connection, while filtering out the heaviness, the noise, the things that are not yours to carry. Walk to the first window and gently, lovingly place the screen. Hear it click into place perfectly. Move to the next, fitting another frame of light. One by one, go around your house installing these glowing filters until every window is graced with a shimmering weave of protection. And whether you notice the shift now or later, inside you begin to feel the change. Notice how it feels inside your house now. Go inside. The air is clear, fresh, the light softer, more inviting. You can breathe deeply here. You can rest here. And even though your empathy remains, open to beauty, joy, laughter, truth, and love, you no longer have to take in the sticky that doesn't belong to you. It stays outside, filtered away. And it's not something you have to do. It's something that happens naturally, automatically, whenever you imagine your screens are in place. Now invite a presence into the space. Perhaps a wise guide, an ancestor, or simply a deeper part of yourself. And ask them silently or even out loud. what do I most need to be remembering about my heart house now? The answer may come as words or images or simply in knowing. And whether you hear it now or notice it later in a dream, a thought, or a synchronicity, trust that guidance is already finding you. Feel the calm strength of your house now, spacious and clear. The windows open to the fresh air of life, but only what nourishes you enters. And you might find yourself noticing in the days to come how easily you can sense what is yours and what is not, and how simple it is to let the rest stay outside. Take a slow, deep breath in. Exhale, and as you breathe, imagine that inner peace expanding outward into your body, your room, your life. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes, bringing with you the deep knowing that your emotional house, your heart house, is screened and sacred, and that you can return here anytime you wish.